Hey, Bruce and Chris. Hey, everybody else at Lotusphere. How are you? It's Chris Miller, otherwise known as I Do Notes across all of social media, Director of Messaging Collaboration at Connectria, a Lotus hosting provider, as well as the owner of Spike Studio and a whole bunch of podcasts and webcasts. Hopefully you guys know. Bruce wanted me to talk to you real quick about dealing with social media preparedness and how you actually interact as a company with being prepared to use social media even when you're not involved at this point. One of the key things to keep in mind before you actually get involved in social media is what is going to be your brand presence. I know Bruce and Chris will talk about that as they go along, but you want to establish that corporate identity and that brand presence across all the social media sites. So number one, you know you own your own name brand that's out there. It's one of the big key features that you should have up front is protecting your own identity across the social web. I talk about this a lot in a lot of the social media events we do, and that's being aware of your online identity. You don't want someone to take over your name, even temporarily on a site before you can get it back as your company, to say bad things or inappropriate things that may be interpreted wrong across the web. So that's one of the first steps you need to do is make sure, even if you don't use it, to reserve your name across the sites. There's some online tools that'll do that for you. Usernamecheck.com is a great site to go to. It's free. It'll scan about 80 to 100 sites to tell you if the name that you want to use on the web is already taken at some of those sites. The next thing you should look at is building filtering and as well as alert mechanisms for your name across the web. Some free tools out there. There are some paid tools that do it in a more enterprise fashion. But the thing to keep in mind is having a person that just does it during the workday doesn't account for everything that takes place at night, weekends, holidays, and other times. You want some sort of alert mechanism built in. You can use Google Alerts. You can use some of the social media free tools that you can find on the web just by searching for social media monitoring. You're not going to get into a huge ROI up front, but it's about being prepared. That way you can then react. By establishing your account name and presence across the sites and being alerted, you're then able to go out and respond to anything that may come up, be it negative press, be it a comment, actually even some of them looking for support. It's amazing the amount of people that actually go out and just blindly state something about a company and no one's there to ever respond or provide support to them on how to interact and also how to solve the problem. It makes you look better in the customer's eyes. You've also seen some incidents where the government stepped up. With ready.gov, they're able to step up and say, in case of a major event, we're going to have social media awareness. Twitter, Facebook, Google Maps is going to be integrated to show you where the problems are. Treat your business the same way. You want to be able to have a response mechanism in place. One of the other places you can start is by seeing what your employees already do interaction-wise on the social web. Find out how they're using it, where they're participating. A lot of them are probably actually evangelists for your own company and your own needs, and you don't even know it. They might be. For the smaller ones, it might be you as the owner that's sitting here in the audience today. For other larger companies, it may be somebody totally out in a wing of customer service that's responding on their own to requests for help and information. But since it's not company sponsored or company owned, you should probably look into helping manage that account and provide them better services and access, as well as managing the responses and also seeing the traffic that's being generated. You may be able to improve your own customer service and products alone just from doing that. And I know that's where Bruce and them got the ideas. Coming out there for Idea Jam is let the customers tell you exactly what they want to see with your own products and ideas. So prepare yourself and be social media prepared. If you need to reach me, it's I Do Notes on everything or I Do Notes at idonotes.com. Bruce and Chris, back to you.